Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing about question tags. So, what is a question tag? A question tag is a short question added to the end of a statement to check for agreement or confirmation. There are some rules that we need to understand before using question tags. Okay. The first rule is the sentence must be a statement. See, question tags are added to the end of a statement, not at the end of a direct question. Examples: my mom is in the office, isn't she? See, here, my mom is in the office is a statement, it is not a direct question. Okay, and after the statement, we are adding the question tag, that is, isn't she? Next example: he cleaned his bike, didn't he? Next example, they left the town, didn't they? See, now in all these, the first part is the statement, okay? And at the end of a statement, we are placing the question tags, okay? The next rule is use the same auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are used with the main verbs and they add grammatical meaning to a sentence. Examples: my sister is here, isn't she? See, here which is the auxiliary verb? Is. My sister is here. In this statement, is the auxiliary verb. We need to use the same auxiliary verb in the question tag also. That is why we are using isn't she. Okay? Next example, they have cleaned the garden, haven't they? Again, have is the auxiliary verb and we need to use the same in the question tag also. So we have written haven't they. Third example, she will come, won't she? Again, will is the auxiliary verb and we are using the same in the question tag also. That is, won't she? Next rule is if there is no auxiliary verb. If auxiliary verb is not present, then we use do, does, or did. Examples: he dances brilliantly, doesn't he? See, here there is no auxiliary verb, so we are using doesn't he. Okay? She likes ice cream, doesn't she? Next example, they ate pancakes, didn't they? See, in all these, there was no auxiliary verb. So, we can use do, does, or did depending on the sentence. Okay. Next rule is positive statement to negative question tag. So, what do you mean by that? See, let us study. If the statement is positive, the question tag will be in the negative form. See here, she is a pilot. Now, this is a positive statement, right? She is a pilot. But the question tag will be in the negative form, isn't she? She is a pilot is a positive statement, isn't she? The question tag is in the negative form. Next, we won the game. Again, a positive statement. Didn't we? A negative question tag. He got the promotion. Positive statement. Didn't he? Again, the negative question tag. See, in all these question tags, the statement is positive. Okay, whenever the statement is positive, the question tag will be in the negative form. Okay, next rule is see, negative statement, there will be positive question tag. If the statement is negative, the question tag will be in the positive form. Examples: she didn't finish the project. It's a negative statement. Did she? Question tag is in the positive form. They couldn't reach the top. Negative statement. Could they? Positive question tag. He can't drive. Negative statement. Can he? Positive question tag. Okay. See, here also, the whenever the statement is negative, question tag will be positive. Okay, in our previous slide we have studied that for a positive statement the question tag will be negative. Here for the negative statement the question tag is positive. Okay, Next rule is replace the subject with a pronoun. In a sentence with a question tag, the subject is replaced with the appropriate pronoun in the question tag. Examples: Sita is cooking, isn't she? See, here Sita is the subject. Okay, so whenever in a statement the subject is there, in the question tag we need to replace it with a proper pronoun. Okay, we can we cannot write Sita is cooking, isn't Sita? No, we have to replace Sita with its appropriate pronoun. That is, Sita is cooking, isn't she? Okay, now she becomes the pronoun for Sita. Next example: Mahesh owns a bungalow, doesn't he? See, again, Mahesh, which is a subject, it is being replaced by a pronoun he. Mahesh owns a bungalow, doesn't he? The bags were missing, weren't they? See, the bags, that is being replaced with they. The bags were missing, weren't they? Next example, use the correct tense. Example, she is painting, isn't she? See, is, she is painting. That is, it's a present tense. So we need to use the same tense in the question tag also. We cannot use the present tense in the statement and past tense in the question tag. No. Whatever the tense is present in the statement, the same tense must be present in the question tag also. That is, she is painting, isn't she? They were hungry, weren't they? See, again the same tense. They were hungry. So we are using the same tense in the question tag also. Weren't they? He has a college degree, hasn't he? Again, the same tense is being used in the question tag also. Next, special rules. See, whenever I am is used in a statement with a question tag, we use aren't I as the question tag. Example, I am late, aren't I? You cannot use, since here it is I am, you cannot use I am late. Amn't I? No, that is wrong. Whenever I am is being used in a statement, we need to use aren't I in the question tag. Next example, I am your aunt, aren't I? See, again, whenever I am is being used in a statement, we need to use aren't I. Whenever let's is used in a statement with a question tag, we use shall we as the question tag. See, let's pack, shall we? See, whenever let's is there, we need to use shall. Shall we? Okay. Next example, let's dance, shall we? Okay. Okay, this is it for today. Thank you everyone. Bye for now.